This is the AI News Flash for May 28th, 3 a.m. UTC. First up, The Guardian reports, Samsung Electronics has reached a landmark deal granting semiconductor union members bonuses of up to £310,000 per worker, equivalent to roughly 58 million yen, marking the largest AI profit-sharing payout in industry history. This is a defining moment for AI semiconductor supercycle worker compensation, averting the 18-day full strike scheduled for May 21st in a symbolic resolution milestone. The deal core, covering 41,000 Samsung union members, matching SK hynix $900,000 annual payout level, effectively delivering union demand for 15% operating profit sharing, securing global AI semiconductor supply chain stability, and HBM4 mass production continuity as a critical differentiation. Under HBM4 high-bandwidth memory supply constraints amid NVIDIA Vera Rubin GPU next-generation memory shortages. This labor resolution stands as a key milestone. Against the backdrop of hyperscaler, four companies committing $725 billion combined 2026 capex driving structural AI semiconductor memory supply tightness. Samsung Electronics at record high profit levels addresses accumulated worker dissatisfaction over insufficient profit sharing, paralleling SK hynix $1 trillion market cap breakthrough and Samsung $110 trillion, $182 billion record annual investment plan amid AI memory. Supercycle neutralizing potential JP Morgan estimated $43 trillion annual operating profit risk. This marks structural labor compensation milestone in AI semiconductor supercycle, establishing Korea's independent AI semiconductor ecosystem labor distribution model amid global financial AI semiconductor hegemony competition, positioned as the most important AI semiconductor labor distribution turning point of 2026. Second up, Reuters exclusively reports Chicago Federal Reserve President Austan Goolsbee warned an oil shock could exacerbate the inflationary impulse from AI hype, marking a defining moment for U.S. monetary policy AI impact assessment. This serves as a symbolic signal that global economy AI infrastructure investment bottleneck structural problems are entering full visibility. Goolsbee Core warning amid hyperscaler. Four companies, $725 billion combined 2026 capex boom driving explosive AI infrastructure investment expansion, data center power demand surge structurally amplifying natural gas coal energy cost pressure combined with Iran conflict prolongation. Hormuz Strait blockade concerns pushing crude oil above $100 per barrel, creating dual shock potential inflation acceleration concerns now fully manifest, fundamentally challenging Fed monetary policy framework. Hyperscaler, $725 billion capex versus AI data center power consumption explosion. IEA 2030 data center power consumption, 1,100 terawatt-hours matching one Japan-sized nation. PJM electricity market, Northern Virginia AI data center concentration, driving residential rate transfer structural problems deepening, U.S. household electricity rates squeezing consumer spending amid mortgage rate elevation, structurally amplifying inflation pressure potential, with Goolsbee maintaining ongoing warnings about massive capex diminishing returns risks. Chicago Fed Goolsbee, significance, U.S. monetary policy, AI impact entering critical phase, Fed rate cut pace, cautious judgment, intensifying, paralleling Treasury Secretary Bessent and Fed Chair Powell major bank CEO emergency convening trend, urgent response required, positioned as the most important U.S. monetary policy AI impact turning point of 2026. Third up, France 24 reports, AI industry top CEO layer significantly softening job loss warnings, marking a defining moment for AI industry self-awareness fundamental transformation. The recent months-long AI mass job loss warning narrative now enters full industry-wide reassessment phase as a symbolic milestone. Toned-down Core, OpenAI Altman, Anthropic Amadei, and XAI Musk industry top layer, who previously emphasized AGI timeline acceleration and inevitable mass job losses requiring government basic income. Now, in latest public statements emphasize AI job impact, not as immediate as predicted, highlighting AI complementary tool aspects, marking decisive shift in industry self-perception, fundamental transformation. Background trends, AI policy elevation to top issue in 2026 midterm elections, triggering political headwinds for AI industry, U.S. adult 55% perceiving AI harm greater than benefits up 11 points to 70% job reduction concerns. Tech industry 158,000 plus AI-driven layoff cascade pushing white-collar employment structural collapse, AI industry super PAC leading the future, $125 million plus lobbying activity intensifying, paralleling IBM new graduate hiring, tripling integration, ensuring industry tone down strategic shift coherence. AI industry self-perception fundamental transformation defining moment against Goldman Sachs 300 million global jobs AI automation impact prediction and Dallas Fed 22-25-year-old AI-related job employment 13% decline data integrity maintenance AI industry full-scale tone down emerging directly linked to 2026 midterm AI employment policy top issue positioned as the most important AI industry political strategy turning point of 2026. Fourth up, Bloomberg exclusively reports Chinese semiconductor memory giant Changshan Memory Technologies, known as CXMT Hong Kong IPO filing reviving memories of past market top events as a symbolic moment. This marks a defining moment for China AI semiconductor IPO boom intensification and Hong Kong IPO market overheating signals coming into full visibility. The CXMT overview, China's state-owned semiconductor memory manufacturer, with leading DRAM memory chip production capacity domestically, positioned as core player in China's independent AI memory ecosystem building amid U.S.-China AI semiconductor export restrictions. Hong Kong IPO planned raising several $billion representing China's largest AI semiconductor IPO case, strategically positioned in third pole formation against global memory big three, Samsung Electronics, SK Hynix Micron. Market overheating signals. Bloomberg's revives memories of past market tops phrasing core warning. Paralleling 2026 Q1, Hong Kong AI-related IPO 5-year high with Zhipu AI 7X Minimax doubling first day, 27 Hong Kong listings IPO rush trend, China OpenClaw ecosystem, Tencent WeChat integration, Xiaomi Maclaw, Alibaba Shenzhen Longgang District World First Policy Subsidy, China Independent AI Agent rapid adoption, contrasting AI semiconductor memory, hegemony competition intensification, CXMT Hong Kong IPO investor blindness with analyst coverage less than 3 firms, reflecting information shortage concerns, US-China AI semiconductor export restrictions accelerating China's independent AI stack self-reliance with Huawei Ascend AI chips, DeepSeek V4 paralleling complete China independent AI ecosystem self-reliance build. Under hyperscaler, 4 companies, $725 billion combined, 2026 capex boom driving global AI semiconductor demand expansion, China independent AI memory supply capacity structural expansion, institutional investors, China AI semiconductor investment theme, third pole formation, full screening phase, positioned as the most important China AI semiconductor IPO milestone of 2026. Fifth up. Reddit LocalLLaMA community reports a critical AI inference framework vulnerability discovery, with a foundational framework used by VLLM, many MCP servers, and other LLM tools exposed as vulnerable. This marks a defining moment for AI infrastructure supply chain security and a symbolic milestone as agentic AI attack surfaces expand structurally. Vulnerability details AI model serving foundation, VLLM open source LLM inference platform serving as de facto industry standard. MCP model context protocol-based multi-agent connectivity servers widely adopting this foundational framework with critical vulnerabilities surfacing, authentication, bypass, remote code execution, prompt injection, composite vulnerabilities, expanding impact structurally AI supply chain attacks, now broadly transmissible risk fundamentally challenging global AI inference infrastructure security frameworks. 48% security professionals predicting agentic AI as 2026 top attack vector now becoming reality, requiring urgent response. Contrasting Anthropic Mythos model surpassing human cybersecurity expert vulnerability discovery capability trend, with AI inference foundation passive vulnerability emergence as deepening structural problem. Paralleling Cisco LLM security standardization, Google Cloud Wiz acquisition $32 billion, Microsoft Rampart Entra Agent ID amid global AI cybersecurity market acceleration, mirroring U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent major bank AI cyber threat assessment intensification, G7 joint AI SBOM guidance development trend forming defining milestone for global AI supply chain security frameworks. Under hyperscaler 4 companies, $725 billion combined 2026 capex boom driving AI inference infrastructure full deployment phase shift, AI supply chain security elevated to most critical issue, positioned as the most important AI infrastructure security turning point of 2026. That's all for this AI News Flash.